All right. Welcome to Ball Bros Don't Lie, episode two, season two. We are your hosts. I'm Josh, and this is my brother Tyler, bringing you the
Hey,
ultimate football podcast. And we're going to break down, obviously, like I said, games. This week we're going to break down the AFC North. How about that?
love that.
Best division, I think, in
Debatable.
my opinion. Again, we're Ball Bros Online. Make sure you follow us on Apple and Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts.
Love that. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the AFC North, Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and the Bengals. We'll be the same thing as last week. We'll be doing expectations of teams, giving you over-unders, how many wins they're getting, provide some insight on some key players to get on your team for your fantasy draft. Group chats are being ignited. Drafts are around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get you ready for your season.
Mm-hmm.
Why, Josh? Why is
Why?
that? Because ball bros don't lie.
That's right. All right. Welcome in. Quick question for you, my bro.
Yeah.
So I did a mock last night, and it brought up a question to
10,
me.
10 team, 12 team.
I did a mock of in one of our leagues. It was a 10 team. Uh,
Okay. In the AFA.
yeah, it was our keeper league.
Yeah.
So I did that one, and in the my last mock, who is the player that you've been targeting, and how long are you waiting to like draft him? So for everyone out there, that if you don't mock, you should be mocking. If you play fantasy football, it's a great way to figure out what players are going where, who's going where, and how early should you draft them, and how late can you wait on something. So I like to play the game of, all right, I have four guys I'm targeting. How late are they going, and where are they going? So I like to play that game, and especially with quarterbacks, I like to draft late for some reason.
Quarterbacks.
So what about for me? We're going to talk about him today. It's George Pickens. I know you
Judge Pickens.
know you
He sounds like he's from the UK and drinks some tea for his money.
I know you've been targeting him. Um,
Yes.
so that's one of mine. What he's been going in the where was it?
Fifth round.
Yeah, fifth round ish.
Yeah,
Uh,
fifth round ish.
mid yeah. So I've been trying to like play the ADP game, see if he falls to me, but
Yeah.
he hasn't. So to me, he's one of those guys you're gonna have to, if you want him, go get him.
Yeah.
And then you have a guy you've been targeting?
Honestly, I have my eyes on kind of like I usually think like the first two the first six rounds, first five rounds, you could kind of pick almost any player and it's gonna be a good pick and it's gonna help you for sure, but
Yeah.
once you start getting those like those sixth, seventh, eighth rounds is when it kind of gets doesn't get tricky, but it does get you gotta be a little bit smarter with your picks and you know actually look at the board and can't just pick the number one player on the ADP.
Yeah.
But honestly, like somewhere in the seventh round, I did a lot of mock drafts with a 12 team, and I'm actually targeting Hollywood Brown
Oh, we
in
talked
the
about.
seventh round,
Yeah.
and I'm either in the seventh round. I'm usually looking for Zamir White or Hollywood Brown, to be honest, because in the round before, a few tight ends: Brock Bowers, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts. And then in the seventh round, you have Dak, Raheem Moser, Najee Harris, Rashi Rice, Xavier Worthy, Tony Pollard. And I just think those are other than Najee Harris, I think Najee Harris is a good pick in the seventh round. But in that seventh round, I'm really targeting Hollywood Brown and Zamir White, just because I feel like Hollywood Brown has like a he's gonna be um Patty's number one target. Veteran, wide receiver number one.
Yeah,
He's fast. I feel like Hollywood hasn't had a chance in a couple years to kind of show who he is.
yeah.
Um, just because of the situation in Arizona. But yeah, I'm actually targeting Hollywood Brown as kind of like a little. I wouldn't say, yeah, kind of like a little sleeper pick.
Yeah, I would call it. I call that more like a value pick because of where he is.
Yeah,
Trying to find it.
and then Zamir White too. Not just he's a Raider, gotta love my Raiders.
I mean,
But
he's no offense. I am targeting him too.
yeah,
So
he put on some serious weight.
yeah,
Like he's not the same running back as last year. Last year he was a shifty, catch the ball in the backfield, maybe running it a few times behind Josh Jacobs.
yeah.
But this year he's running back number one. He's put on 15, 20 pounds,
Well, that's good.
and he's gonna get the load of running back number one.
I hope he doesn't.
And the Las Vegas Raiders are gonna run the ball this year.
I hope he doesn't. I hope it doesn't slow him down.
Yeah. And
Usually,
honestly,
if a running back puts on weight, it's not good. But
yeah,
in his case, he was probably what, like two something, like
yeah,
200.
he was 210 pounds, and I think he's like 220, 225. So nothing too crazy. And I mean, the backups that he has aren't really the greatest, to be honest. It's
No,
Zamir White, Alexander Madison,
no,
the rookie Dylan Lobb, I think how you say his name,
I don't
and
know.
then Amir Abdullah.
Well, so he's definitely going to get the work. So
Yeah, he's running
yeah,
back number one. And I just think he has the the Raiders are going to give him the ball, like without a doubt. They're going to run the ball first down, maybe second down. He's going to get his touches. So I just think Hollywood and Zamir are really good value picks in the seventh round, and those are the two that I'm really looking for.
yeah, I completely agree. I'll touch on more. Like I think George Pickens is going to have a great year. I just feel like he is. And another one that I like, he's technically hurt right now. He's on the pup, but if you have a good core of running backs and you can have a spot, Nick Chubb is he's going in. He went like 906 in this one that I did, and
Yeah,
you can like if you have good backs, you can just have a spot and that just for Nick Chubb, maybe you can wait him out, and he's a legitimate all-star starting running back. So
yeah,
that's
and this mock draft that I'm looking at, he went at 8-7.
okay.
So
Yeah.
8-7, 9-3 is kind of like the area he's going. Excuse me.
So yeah, all right. We will let's move on to the AFC North. So AFC North was a battle. Three out of the four teams went to the playoffs. We'll start with the Ravens. They went 13-4. I think they went to the playoffs. I think they're the number two seed.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um, obviously Lamar is the dude.
terrible,
Terrible.
terrible. Tomorrow's terrible. Do not pick him.
Yeah, Lamar, fourth round. He went in the fourth round with in the draft I did.
Yep, me too.
I think he's a second. Yeah, he's a second quarterback off the board. So it's Josh and then Lamar or Patrick Mahomes. It just depends on what you want to do, really,
Yeah,
to be honest. So um, I think he's gonna have a good year, second year in this offense. I think, and yeah, he's a cheat code pretty much. He's a running back. He's a quarterback that can run the ball very well.
Yeah, I think the Lamar and Derrick Henry duel is just going to be retarded insane. It's going to be like Lamar and Derrick Henry are going to be the duo of the year.
Yeah, and then also Derrick Henry went over there in free agency. I don't know where he's going.
He's going third round, like
Third round.
third round,
Okay,
early third round.
I think. Are you keeping him?
Oh yeah, I'm keeping him.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm
that's all I
keeping
was trying to figure out in this one. I was like, where is he going? Like, oh yeah, you're keeping
him.
him.
He's gone. He's
He's
gone in the keeper league.
gone.
I'm actually surprised he's going in the third round because Josh Jacobs is going ahead of him. Um,
we'll get the fat Thor here in the later weeks. I have questions about him. So
Me too. And I'm also surprised that Derrick Henry is going behind Josh Jacobs and even honestly Travis Etienne, to be honest.
I hear what you're saying. I think ETN is more like he's young, he's explosive. He did
Yeah, he
he
not
did
saying
do
that Travis
well.
Etienne is terrible.
But
He's not terrible.
I think Derrick Henry is going to be a little. I think he's going to he may break a record for the touchdowns just
Yeah,
because it's, this offense runs so much and they run through their running backs in Lamar. So,
yeah. And honestly, Derrick Henry was a great running back when he was the only person on the team.
yeah.
You only had to stop Derrick Henry.
Yeah, and I
You
think
know,
in the combination of him and Lamar, it just makes it like
it's gonna
so.
make his life easier.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, we have to account for both of them, and then like they run their little read option, and it's like I don't know who to get first. Do I
Yeah,
do I
and
want
you're
to do I want to have a headache later in this game, or do I want to break my ankles?
yeah, and you're not, and you're with that Lamar and Derrick Henry duo. Like I said, I'm kind of shocked that Derrick Henry is behind is running back number one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
Yeah.
You know, I think he should be going round two, to be honest. Before Josh Jacobs, just
What?
because just because Derrick Henry is going to have more room for opportunities, I should say. Even though he's older, I mean, Lamar's going to open him up.
Sure. Right. I was trying to find the draft where I just did one. I don't know where it is. Anyways. And then receiver wise, Zay Flowers, I get him in Hollywood. I get him in Hollywood confused so much right now. Just because I don't like, oh yeah, that's right. Hollywood used to be on the Ravens and now
Yeah,
it's Zay. Where
I like.
he's a fifth round. I think you can wait a little longer on him, maybe the sixth round, because there are some good picks in those rounds.
Yeah,
Um,
Zay Flowers is going to be
pick your
great this year.
pick your poison really. So
And honestly, Lamar doesn't have really any. I don't think he has a better target than Zay Flowers.
no,
Rashad Bateman, Nelson Aguilar. I mean, Nelson Aguilar he's good, but I don't think it's going to be. I don't think he's a main target. Zay Flowers is going to be
I don't even think Bateman's on the team anymore of them.
Nelson Aguilar.
I don't know if Nelson. There, I every time I think of Baltimore, I don't think of receivers. I think of just Lamar and them running the ball. Like
Yeah,
I never know because they always draft a receiver that um, has potential but never shows up. It's I don't know. Maybe Zay Flowers can have a good year in this. I mean, it is the second year in the offense, so maybe they work a lot of stuff out. And then Lamar's main target is Mark Andrews. Is
yeah,
I think the one of the it's the better tight end here
yeah,
of the bunch because you do have. I mean, yeah, Sam Laporta is going to third. Kelsey's going in third, but Kelsey's getting old. Sam Laporta is coming off an injury, and then
I
you
mean,
have
Sam Laporta in the second round is kind of wild.
Well, yeah, I don't. I'm in all honesty, I get it because he's very good, but this could just be like like not like a fluke year, but like a
It's gonna be
it's going to
to
be very
to
hard
draft
to
a tight end in the second round. You're
yeah.
expecting him to
You're
have the same
you're
exact year right now.
yeah. That was when like Kelsey went in the second round like 2 years ago, but he did show up, but it's a lot. So I think you can wait. You can wait on Andrews. I mean, you don't have to wait, but you can. He's a fifth round. Think I got him in the sixth round. Can't find the draft that I did because I don't know where it went. um, you can definitely get him in the fifth, late fifth, early sixth if you're on the turn too. It's uh, it's him, and then Dalton Kincaid is next, and then George Kittle went there too. But pick your poison there. I would pick Mark Andrews,
Um,
especially in a PPR league.
yeah.
Targets,
So
targets, targets.
since Mark Andrews is the tight end number one for Lamar in the fifth round in my mock draft, Trey McBride and Dalton Kincaid are going to the same round. Which one are you picking? Are you picking Mark Andrews?
Me personally, if this is just a regular fantasy, not dynasty, I take Mark Andrew. Um, I take Mark Andrews.
We were talking about Trey McBride, Dalton
Oh,
Kincaid, or Mark Andrews.
so if you're into just a regular redraft, whatever, I would go with Mark Andrews. But if you're going dynasty, take the younger guys like Trey McBride or Dalton Kincaid,
Yeah.
especially Dalton Kincaid. He's going to be like the only guy in Buffalo that's probably going to catch a ball because, like we said last week, Buffalo and the receiving core is questionable. So,
Dog shit.
anything else? I don't have anyone else
And
that.
then, I mean, the Ravens, the Ravens, uh, they have limited weapons, but they have the weapons they have are nice.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Zay
also
Flowers is Zay Flowers is probably the worst out of the four, but Zay Flowers is he's still great.
yeah. And if you're in like a deeper league too, for the Ravens, their other tight end, Isaiah Likely, he's like a clone of Mark Andrews, pretty much. Very athletic, very just he's really good. So that's our that's my little deep dive on that one. Next up, the Browns. They went 11-6. They made the playoffs. They were wild. Were they the wild card team? I want to say. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know what to think of the. I don't know what to think of the Browns.
yeah, it's going to be because we saw a sample size of them with Deshaun Watson. It was not great. I don't know if it's because he was very hurt or I don't know. He may suck, but Amari Cooper had a great bounce back year. I forget how old he is. I feel like he's been in sleep forever, and he just keeps
30. He's 30.
he may hit that cliff. That may have been his best year, but he's going in the later rounds. You could probably wait on him even later. Njoku, definitely a late round tight end. If you are hunting the position, you can definitely get him. I like him. And then, Nick Chubb was one of the guys. He is hurt. He's on the pup list as of now. I don't know exactly when he is expected to return because he did have a really bad knee injury. Um, but I mean, if you have an IR spot, stash him away.
Yeah.
Just hope for the best that you can get. Like he can make a good comeback and a decent run. And
Yeah.
I haven't seen just Sean Watson being drafted in any leagues just because he probably shouldn't be. So yeah, I don't know.
In
Uh,
this in this 12 team, he's getting drafted in the 14th round after JJ McCarthy. So,
yeah,
but yeah, I don't know what to think of the Cleveland Browns right now.
yeah. It's a. Can My question is, are they going to be able to bounce back? Like, keep that momentum? Are they going to get better, or are they going to regress in like their offense? Just because who knows? Because last year they didn't look great. I mean, they looked good. Their defense carried them a lot. The offense was puttering until Joe Flacco took over, and then they made a playoff run.
Shane Falco.
Yeah, I don't think he's on the team this year.
Shane Falco is the greatest quarterback of all time.
So
Oh, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is what you said. Sorry.
sorry. I don't know. He pretty much looks like it sometimes. If he grows his hair out, I would definitely call him Shane. So,
What's that quote that Shane Falco says in the replacements? Uh, uh, Pain is temporary. Chick
oh,
stick scars,
Picks
but
of glory
glory.
lasts forever. That's a great quote, actually. I forgot about that quote.
Pain is temporary.
Simple.
Chick stick scars, glory lasts forever.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
what I think. That's the movie that I think of when I think of the Browns, the replacements.
oh, really?
Because I don't know.
That's good. Yeah, I don't know either. So, hopefully they'll have. We'll see. Who knows? I don't care about the Browns.
What do you
The only,
think of
the only
what do
what?
you think of Jerome Ford and Jerry Judy?
Oh
They're
yeah,
both going.
Jerome Ford. I forgot.
Both
Oh
going
yeah,
in the 11th round.
Jerome Ford. Where is he? I haven't seen him going in.
He's
He
going in the 11th round or so.
is he? Oh yeah, he is. He went 12-10 in my round. He's obviously going to be the starter. I think that backfield's going to be like it's going to be Jerome Ford and I forget the other guy that's there that helped
Deontay Foreman.
Deontay Foreman. Yeah, I heard he got hurt, but it's going to be a rotating backfield. He's a good pick. He's a good if you're going um, like a zero RB type of range. He's a good guy to pick up. I liked him. So well, that's all I got on the Browns. You got any more on the Browns? Nope.
Pain is temporary.
Yep.
Chick stick scars. Glory lasts forever.
All right. Let's move on to the best team in the division. The Steelers. My Steelers.
You're talking about the Bengals. Sorry.
No, 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 no. The Steelers went 10-7. They made the playoffs in the wild card, but then they got kicked out by the Bills. It's not surprising. But like we talked about, George Pickens is definitely a target fifth round. We were talking about him. I think he's going to have a good year, a really good year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Um, and then
Especially with who's starting? Do you know Russell or Justin?
I don't know. As of now, it's
50-50.
it's Russell is getting first team reps, but he got hurt for like a week, so Justin took over and got a lot of reps. He got a lot of buzz saying that he looks good. The offense moved a lot. There's a lot you can do with Justin Fields. Like they could be the Baltimore Ravens of like when Lamar won his MVP year. Like
Just a shitty version.
yeah, probably the lesser version of it. But Justin Fields can ball out, dude. Like I'm not gonna lie. I I would much rather have him start and see how we are instead of
Russell.
Russell because I know where you're gonna get with Russell.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he's going to be consistent. He's not going to turn the ball over. He's going to protect it. But I just feel like the offense would just be more dynamic with Justin doing it. And, I would rather him take his bumps and bruises early instead of later in the year if you're going to make
Yeah.
a quarterback.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think Russell Wilson's great,
Yeah.
but I think you. I mean, I think the smart move is starting Justin Fields. Even though he wasn't really successful in Chicago,
Mhm.
like I don't know, I just feel like the hype is over with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Um, he had a couple bad years at the Broncos where he didn't really, I don't know, just didn't really, just what wasn't great, wasn't he was decent, made Russell Wilson plays, but just not great football.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe you can count it to the Broncos. They didn't have a great team.
I think with Russell and the Broncos, he got the butt end of that stick with Sean Payton because I don't think Sean Payton wanted anything to do with them. So
Yeah, I mean, even on a bad year, he had 3,000 yards. He had 26 touchdowns.
yeah,
He had a 60. He had above a 65%. He had a 66 completion rate. 8 interceptions. I mean, that's not bad.
no,
He
it's
got
not.
sacked 45 times though.
I'm not gonna I'm not hating on Russell Wilson. I just don't think the Steelers are a team that is built on defense and built on the run. What they're the lack of dynamic like offensive explosion has not been there since like AB and Le'Veon were there. Like that type of explosiveness where you can like, oh, I'm just gonna like I know AB's there, he's gonna catch it and he's gonna score, or I'm gonna hand this ball off to Le'Veon and he's gonna make
Yeah,
every defender miss and like get 20 yards. It's like that lack of dynamic explosion is not there, and I feel like Justin can do that. So that's just my opinion.
no, yeah, I agree. Let Justin
Um,
Fields, let
and
Justin
then
Fields flying a little bit.
yeah, and then weapons like we said, Pickens, and then I think the Muth for our Muth, I think he's gonna have a good year too. Um, I think he's gonna be like a top 10 tight end.
I think
Not
so.
yeah, he when it was him and Ben, he was a top 10 tight end, I think. With Kenny, he didn't, it's Kenny Pickett. He didn't do much. So,
Yeah,
um, but I think he's a late round tight end. So if you're, punting the tight end position, he's a great pickup. He is on the footballers, he's a sleeper for them. So I think he's going to have a good season. And
I
then,
mean, he definitely he definitely gets his targets.
yeah,
He at least gets 4 to 5 targets each
yeah,
game.
he's a good
Uh,
PPR guy for sure.
yeah, I don't think he's like the one to like. He only had a couple touchdowns last year, but
Yeah,
no, if you're not trying to waste a pick on a high value tight end,
yeah,
I think Fryermuth would be a good. He's going in the 11th round, so like very late,
yeah,
very kind of like one of those kind
yeah.
of thing, like where you just kind of just say, okay, I'm just gonna pick him real quick, you know.
I know. Like, okay, I gotta get a tight end. Here's
Yeah, like all right, let's see. But I agree. I think he's gonna be a little bit better than he is last year. Last year he had 47 targets and 32 receptions, which is a pretty good rate. 2 touchdowns, 308 yards, so nothing crazy. But I think this year he's gonna have, you know, a lot more, probably double everything. To be honest.
yeah, for sure. And then the two running backs, Najee and Jalen Warren, they're literally going like around apart. It just depends on like if Najee's going 9-10, Warren's going 11, 10-11. So I think Najee's gonna have a good year. I also think Jalen's gonna have a good year, but the the thing between them is Najee's gonna give you that like 10, 10 point, floor. That's his floor.
Yeah.
Where Jalen could give you, 10 plus if he um, breaks off like a good 20-yard plus. But I don't know if he's going to get those touchdowns. But
Yeah.
he'll definitely get his catches. So I think he's a good flex worthy start. And
Warren.
yeah, and then with Najee, he's a starting running back in the Steelers offense. So I mean, he's going to get his. It's just how you feel about him. So
Yeah, it's kind of Najee in the 12 man. He's going around in the 7th round,
yeah,
right before, like right where Zamir White, Raheem Mostert, Tony Pollard. You're picking Najee Harris over Tony Pollard.
me personally, I'm
Of
picking.
course, I'm picking Najee
I'm
Harris.
picking Najee. I don't know what Tony. Yeah, I don't know about Tony Pollard right now. So, yeah.
You're picking Najee Harris over Zamir White.
No, I
Come
may.
on now, let me hear it.
I
Let me
may.
hear it. You're
No,
picking the Raiders over the Steelers. Let me hear it.
between those two, I
Let me
actually.
hear it.
I
Let me
may
hear
take
it.
Samir.
You're
I
taking who?
I really like Samir. I think
You're
he's a
taking who?
Samir.
You're taking the Ramirez on what team?
Right? You
Let's
fool.
go. Let's
I may
go.
take Samir. Yeah, if it's
Let's
between
go.
because I've had my fair share of Najee in many leagues. I'm just like, I don't mind it. So
This is why we say ball bros don't lie, ladies and gentlemen, because Joshua Scotto, the Pittsburgh Steelers fan in the Scotto family, has just picked a Raiders player over the Pittsburgh Steelers player.
yeah.
So that is proof that the
Yeah,
ball bros don't lie.
that's true. Anywho, anything else on the Steelers, my man?
Other than that they are trash, no.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll remember that when we talk about the Raiders. And then last but not least,
Before we get to the AFC West, Raiders defense, best pick, underrated pick in the fantasy draft this year.
stop
Late
it.
round.
Stop. I'm cutting this out.
You already here.
I'm cutting it out.
On to the next one.
All right. And then last, the Bengals went 9-8. They had a worst case scenario season happen to them. Burrow got hurt. T. Higgins got hurt. Chase was hurt. Didn't look great.
Dude, I had T. Higgins last season, and oh,
Were you? Oh, it was him and Gabe Davis. You were like, come on.
yes. I had T. Higgins and Gabe Davis, and probably like I was in 4 leagues last year, and probably like 2 or 3 of them, hoping to make. I mean, I got them. I got them later in the round. I mean, not later, but like crucial rounds.
Hmm.
And oh my god,
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a T. Higgins year for him because it was like I remember hearing a lot of podcasts talk about him. He's got to have this is going to be his breakout year, but it
I don't think so.
never turned into that. Now he's in a contract year. Same thing with Chase. So, Burrow, where's Burrow going? Burrow's the real Slim Shady. Did you see his haircut?
Yeah, that's great. He's going in the sixth, 7th round or so.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where he is on this rankings. Where are you? Joseph? Joseph? Oh, anyways. Yeah, Joe Burrow, he's going in the 6th. Like Tyler said, Chase is obviously going in the first round. I would, if you are drafting Tyler and you had to pick Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase.
Honestly, after last season with T. Higgins, I'm over the Bengals hype train. I hated my life.
All right, don't think about T. Higgins. This Jamar
Justin
Chase
Jefferson. I'm taking Justin Jefferson.
with the questionable quarterback situation.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Um, I think Jamar Chase is cool. I really like him.
Yeah.
He had 100 catches, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns last year. But I don't know, man. I was just very traumatized by last year, by the Bengals offense. And honestly, they have they have tough defenses in their conference.
Yeah.
And in their division. Do I think Joe Burrow is gonna be good? Yes. Do I think he's gonna be do it? I don't think he's I don't think Joe Burrow is gonna take Jamar Chase to what he's valued at, is what I'll say. I think Jamar Chase is good. I think he's good for a first round pick. But I don't know. I'm taking Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't like. It's really, who do you feel like is going to be the better fit for you? Are you going to, like, you have to think about the quarterback situation in Minnesota. Is it going to be Darnold? And then are they transitioning over to JJ McCarthy after that? Like, is that something you want to deal with? Because the lack of inconsistency with the quarterback situation in Minnesota compared to, the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe. I would take Chase, me personally. Not saying that Justin Jefferson is not a good pick for anyone. I just don't want to deal with that
Yeah.
inconsistency with Justin. That's just me personally.
Yeah, I think that the reason why I'm picking Justin Jefferson is because I think with either JJ or Sam Darnold, whoever's the quarterback, it's going to be a hyper target. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of just get the quarterback. Get the quarterback his reps, or not his reps, but his get his rhythm completions going. Justin Jefferson's going to be there, and I also feel like Justin Jefferson has a little bit better crew than Jamar Chase.
What do you mean?
So I think
like,
he has Aaron Jones as a running back that can kind of take the running off the passing game. He has Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison is a great receiver. He has TJ Hawkinson.
Who is hurt? FYI, I don't think he's been cleared. So. I don't think he's been cleared for
the Cincinnati Bengals. I feel like they don't have weapons besides Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, because Zach Moss, good pick. I mean, decent pick for a running back.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be a starting running back or a running back too, but
I heard in camp the guy that they drafted, Chase Brown, he's a rookie, and he's going 11 in the 11th round, and he's been getting a lot of praise from, like, the offensive line, even the beat writers. Like, he could take over and be like, Zach Moss could be like the second string guy and just do like maybe a couple third and long reps or something. But
yeah,
if you're a late running back, here you go, Chase Brown. I would definitely go with that.
Yeah, and I think too, like Mike Gesicki. He has a chance to be a good. I don't want to say good, but a consistent tight end.
Yeah, you could probably stream him too on matchups,
because he's not even being drafted in a 12-man.
I mean, undrafted. So
Yeah.
that's a good I need some look at the defenses that are weak against, tight ends. He's a good streaming candidate, I think, for that.
Yeah.
If you're he could have one of those oh, he was a tight end one. So yeah, round 18.
But that's my argument against Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, just because I think Jamar Chase has less help around him, like Zach Moss, T. Higgins, Mike Gesicki. I think the cast around him is just going to put a little bit more stress on Jamar Chase and making sure if Jamar Chase is on,
Mhm.
everyone else is going to be better.
Yeah,
But if Jamar Chase is not doing good, I feel like it's going to trickle down,
for sure. All right, well, that's our breakdown of the AFC North.
Love that. Last question for the Ball Bros Don't Lie season 2, episode 2.
Yes, sir.
We talked about quite a few players going in the 5th round today. 5 key role players in the AFC North. You're on the clock. None of these players have been picked.
Oh,
You got Zay Flowers, Amari Cooper, George Pickens, Mark Andrews, and T. Higgins. 5th round.
5th round. Okay.
You're on the clock. Who's your pick?
I'm gonna take Pickens.
Pickens.
I'm taking the upside. I'm taking the breakout. And also, this question is a good time to think, what do you have, if you drafted 2 running backs, or if you drafted you drafted a running back and then a receiver, and then you came back, drafted another running back, and then you're thinking about, should I take another running back here, or look at your chart, or should I take a receiver? I would.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. So I would.
Yeah.
If I'm very running back heavy in the first 3 to 4 rounds, then I need to take a receiver. But if I'm, if you can wait, go for it. But take your if he's your guy, take your guy.
Yeah. That 5th round is honestly pretty crucial because in this 12-man 5th round, going 1 to 12, Kenneth Walker, Jim McBride, George Pickens, Anthony Richardson, Zay Flowers, T. Higgins, Dalton Kincaid, Mark Andrews, Cooper, Keenan Allen, Aaron Jones, and Roma Dunze. I feel like that's a pretty crucial round to, get a good player for your right receiver 2, your flex, your running back 2. That's definitely, or a tight end. That's definitely a crucial round. So you want to be prepared for that 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th round right there.
For sure. Anything else, my man?
Oh, that's so, man. That was great.
Good. Again, thank you, everyone. Excuse me. Thank you, everyone, for supporting us and listening. Again, you can find us on all Apple and Spotify podcasts. Please like and subscribe. We're doing it. We're growing. I know some people have asked me, you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah. Go ahead and listen. Give us a chance. So
yes, we are here to help you with your fantasy needs, fantasy strategies, all that good stuff, because fantasy is life.
Yes, sir. Our dynasty draft will be here in a week. So
I'm prepared.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready to fulfill my role as one of the greatest dynasty managers of this lifetime.
All right. We'll see how that goes at the end of the season. I'll clip
first round draft pick Jaden Daniels.
I'll clip I'll clip this, and then we'll go, hey, how's your dynasty team doing? I suck.
Season 5, we bring this clip up.
Right. for sure. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you later, guys. And remember, all bros don't lie.
That's right.